Okay guys, so what are we going to get started here with is this Losi Nascar GROM that I got. It's a brush motor. It's a little too slow for me. All my cars got brushless motors now. I'm going to work on upgrading this with just a regular Amazon setup I got. I've seen a few videos on YouTube with this KingVal setup. Pretty cheap. Probably, I think it was around, what, $40 or something like that. I already spent too much money on all my other RC cars, so I figured why not just, buy a little Amazon setup for this car. I'm just going to be beating this one around most of the time anyway, so we're going to get started on that. Let's see what we got in these packages here, though. Let's see what's up with this. Okay. Not bad. I see a lot of people use these motors online. KingVal. So you guys can take a look at it. Let me try to get it in the frame correct. Yeah, that light glare from my camera is probably not allowing you guys to see that correctly. So we got that. ESC 2-in-1. Oh, disregard that. This is not a 2-in-1. I'm getting rid of the 2-in-1. I do have a receiver as well that I'll be installing in this, since we're going to get rid of this 2-in-1 ESC and receiver combo. Alright, enough talking, because I'm not too good at that anyway, so let's get started on some work here. Please take in mind that this is my first video, so we'll see how this plays out. Let's see what size that is there. So we're going to get started. What I think is a 2.0 size. Let's see what's up here. By the way, I recommend you guys investing in one of these if you work on your RC cars a lot. My local hobby store guy put me onto this, Ozzy. It saved me a ton. Instead of having to be there or manually. I know that's, some of you guys say that's half the fun, but now when it takes like 20 minutes to just take something like this apart, when with a tool like this you could get it done in 5 minutes. Also, when we're going to go ahead and upgrade this, I'll probably be doing maybe a slight diff service on this. I recommend the Cow RC Udder Butter. This thing is smooth right here. That Udder Butter from Cow RC, I got it in every single one of my RC cars, and I got about 8 RC cars. They also have other good products as well, cleaning products to keep your RC cars clean. And I am not sponsored by them. That's just me telling you the truth. My opinion. So I did a similar swap like this to my Mojave GROM. I did the FuryTech swap. This should be somewhat of the same concept. Similar chassis. Oh, okay, so we got some debris in that one there. That's not allowing me to get this tool in there correctly. Gotta figure something out with that now. I might have to grab a toothpick or something to get that, or a pick. Okay, looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off there. I think I missed this guy here. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That one's giving me some type of trouble there. Let me see what I can do to get that cleaned up. Uh-oh. Damn. Oh, shit. Looks like I might have my work cut out for me on that one there. That might not have been the smartest thing. There we go. Alright, with a little pressure I was able to get that off, even with that dirt still in the head of this screw right here. Maybe you could take a look if I get it in that yeah, I can't really see, but maybe from there you see that little white mark right there. I'll put him to the side. I'll probably get him cleaned up before I put him back on. Test that out. Alright, we got this normal bullshit. Oh, pardon my word. So you gotta learn, can't be cursing on here also. I don't know if you guys need any of this, if you want to take a look. You could probably freeze that up. Toss that. So let's try to get this off now. Everything else looks like it appears to be okay. Let's move this out the way and get that disconnected. Oh yeah, I also, you know, when you're going fast with this thing, brushless, you don't want it to overheat. I'm probably going to be throwing on this 17T pinion on there instead of the 19 that I have on there now. I was thinking about doing 25, but I'm not really trying to use this for too much of a speed run, just to have some fun, maybe in the yard. Oh, I recommend these for anyone that has a GROM right here. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know this already. The Rocket RC fan. I think it's what, 15, 20 bucks. That's the size I went ahead and got right there. I don't know if the yeah, you should be able to see it there. Okay. Keep that to the side. See, now the bad thing is when I'm actually recording with this over the head cameras, I can't really put my head in the video to get a look at where these screws are at. Alright, that's out of the way. Okay. So we got all the screws out. Most of this should come apart now. Usually you gotta play with it a little bit, but it should be able to come right off. So we did get everything off there. I'm wondering if there's, I totally forgot if I have to remove this or not. Okay, what was that? Did that break off? How can I get this off? And you know what's crazy is when I did this on my Mojave GROM, it probably took me about 10 minutes. Of course, when you're doing your, you know, once the camera's on you, everything like that changes. Let's see how I can. There we go. All right. Sometimes you just got to give it a little bit of. You got to be a little aggressive with it. There we go. Okay, I took it out with the motor intact. Should have been a lot easier. But now we know. I'll just put that to the side. What I gotta do is I might have to reuse this. Sorry, I might have to reuse this mount because the mounts I got, I bought the 4-pack Power Hobby mount setup for the GROM for the motors, the motor mounts. But I already used the 19T for my Mojave GROM, and these others here are just a bunch of other sizes from 17, I think, like 23, minus that 19T. So that's probably, you know, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to actually upgrade to get that 17T so I could use one of these and just have, you know, more acceleration on my car as well, instead of a top speed, because I got a few cars for that already. This one is just going to be for, you know, being around the yard, outside, in front. All right. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so this definitely has the same 19T as the Mojaves and the Typhons, I believe. Oh, sorry, I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, not bad. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Let's see what we can do here with this. Wow, this one isn't even working either. Let's see what size that's gonna be. Luckily, I got some extra tools here. Let's see what I got here. There we go. So it ended up being a 1.5, but I guess my other 1.5 is a little worn out because it wasn't allowing it to catch. Because I do use those often. It's the power. It's the ones that I use with my power hobby. Okay, so we got that. Take this out. Wow, it's pretty snug on there. Okay. Yeah, that's from me beating around with it outside. This motor probably has a lot of rust and everything all up in here because I really abuse this thing, which is one of the reasons why I decided to go with the KingVal setup instead of something more pricey like a Castle or a SureTech. Okie doke. All right. So now I'm not quite sure how they mounted this ESC on here, so I might just have to pry that off of there. Yeah. Yep. Looks like that's... Yeah, because I know the servos has 2 screws on the bottom, but nothing like that. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I just dirtied everything up too. All right. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of water in here now, and I see this is part of the reason why I changed the motor, because it actually wasn't moving at all, and now I see it's because like there's like a lot of rust starting to get built up in here. Oh well. That other butter I have should be able to help me out with that. Right, let's try this new setup. Okie doke. Wow, why do I feel like that shaft just went in a little bit on its own? All right. I guess we'll try it out on the 19. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and go with this same exact mount that came off the original for the 19T, since I don't have another upgraded pinion to throw on there. And I don't have a mount 19T to work with this one, so I'll just go ahead and use the same one. Maybe somewhere down the line I'll just upgrade to that 17T like I want to. This is just a quick video to get started right now. I've been holding this off for a little too long already. Oh, I know these guys. Some of you guys are gonna come at me. Oh, what about the Loctite? Why didn't you put any Loctite on there? In all honesty, I probably never use Loctite on any of these motor mount screws here. The only thing I would use Loctite on is for that right there. Maybe sometimes well, not on a car like this, not too much power, but my bigger RC cars, probably on like the axle nuts. So that looks okay. Let's just sit it in here and see how that's gonna be. Seems a little chatterish. So the best way to tell. Let me see if I have that mounted down the right way. Alright, so let's give it a shot. So that's definitely how it goes. I just want to make sure it's actually gonna have enough space. Okay. You know what? Being that we're right in here right now, let me just throw a little bit of udder butter in there. I usually use my hands to outline it, but right now I actually need that for messing around with my camera. So that seems pretty good there. And we'll throw a little bit here for good measure. And I'm going to be honest with you, the little amount that you see me putting in here right now is nothing compared to what I actually did to my Mojave GROM. I didn't know at first, but I just loaded that whole thing up with grease. But it seems to be doing okay, actually. It's not as nearly as noisy as it was original. You know, out the box. These things have got a little bit of chatter to them. Yeah, okay. We should be good with that. Alright. Please be patient with me, guys. Like I said, this is my first video, and for some reason I'm a bit nervous, even though I'm not, you know, no one's around me. Just knowing that there's a camera here, I guess, you know, changes things. Alright. I just gotta pull this off somehow. Since this is not damaged, I'm gonna try to take it off okay, so, you know, doesn't get, I can always reuse it or install it back or maybe even sell it. Okay, where's that piece at? Alright, let's try this out now. Let's get that out of the way. That's all last. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Pretty smooth on there. I don't feel like there's any excess play with the spinning in per mesh. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, something like this, I on my Mojave GROM, I did that thing in like 10 minutes. Now this thing is taking me, what I'm already on here? Maybe like a 15-minute video. Alright, let's see what we got. So I'll start off by putting some of these screws back on, because that motor's already pretty much on there really good. Oh, you see that? Me making the video, I already did a mistake. I put the motor on there, and I didn't put the screw for that pinion. Now you know what would have happened there. Holy shit. Okay, yes, that would have went bad. And you know what? Let me check to make sure it's actually lined up correctly, because I didn't even do that. I'm just rushing by this thing here. No, yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, that's cool. We'll go with that. We'll leave it right there. That same spot. I'm actually missing my Loctite right now, and I don't want to stop this video to go all the way out to where my Loctite is, come back and put it on, so we'll just work with faith here. I'll just make sure to tighten it as best as I can. Make sure it's on there straight. Yeah. Okay, we should be alright. I mean, I have other cars I never used the Loctite on, and they've been fine. Like I said, anyway, down the line I might be changing out to 17T, so this is just something temp to go with for now. Yep. Okay. Another test. Yep, we're good. Now we can get back to start putting these bolts on. It might be the, I guess the mechanic in me to not want to do all on one side first. I like spacing them out, just like, you know, when you do it on a car tire, or a car wheel, I should say. Again, I don't use the power tool to tighten it all the way down, just to get it as close, and I use my hand because I don't want to strip out any screws or maybe break any plastic or anything like that. You guys should be seeing a few more videos from me going forward too. I'm actually gonna, maybe this weekend, go to the hobby store, pick up that new Mojave GROM BLX that came out. Gonna go with the black and gold one. That colorway just looks so sick. So I'm gonna be going with that. I already had, yeah, I know. I already told you guys I already had one too, but mine does not have the upgraded axles or the you know, everything else that comes with that BLX. The only thing I have done to it is the upgraded not the drive shafts, the upgraded diffs, because that went bad on me. Let's see where we're at. I'll try to get it closer for you guys to see some of the progress there. Boop, boop, boop. Tight. So this is the one I'll probably keep to the side right now. Gotta get that cleaned out somehow, maybe with a toothpick or something, and then I'll throw it back on later. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we'll just rock with those. So we got the new motor in. What do we got next? We got, okay. I'm wondering if I'm able to plug up a fan on this. Oh no, yeah, the fan has to go on the ESC. Okay. Alright. And I don't know what I did with that controller setup. Alright. So let me just swap out this fan right now. Get that out of here. Alright, not bad. I like this idea they did here with the switch right on the side of it. It's pretty cool. Wonder if I could do something like that with this one here and the switch that it came with. Alright, so we'll put this to the side. We got the original. Making sure I put the fan on the right way, that it's blowing and not pulling. Seems to be okay. There we go. Not bad. Direct replacement. Get that out of here. So now let's see if I should mount it like this. Or should it be? I actually wanted the KingVal to show for some reason on the other end of it, which would look better this way, but since the motor wires are on this end and the motor's here, and most likely, you know, the receiver connection and battery is going to be in that end, I'll just swap it around and leave it like that. Let me just get some Velcro here. And to be honest, I did not think this video would be this long. But hopefully you guys appreciate it, which is one of the reasons I put this thing up here, because sometimes when I'm online looking for help and ideas on how to do things, I don't see too much stuff. So hopefully something like this help you guys out. Let's see exactly. Yeah, I'll get it closer to the front so I could have space for that. Fan. You don't want to get in the way and have to take this back out after you put it in there. Alright, so I got push. Okay, hopefully that should hold up. Yeah. I mean, it's on there. It's just, you know, the little plate you get with the Velcro. Maybe down the line I'll just go ahead and add double-sided tape as well, but I don't have any on me right now. Oh, wow. Okay. So it looks like I'll be needing this connector right here.